Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Jeremy aka Zarujarambe back again with another video on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. On the global side, we now have the Extreme Z Battle and Extreme Z Awakening for the STR Transforming Super Buu. In this video, we'll be talking team builds and tactics for taking on all 30 stages of his Extreme Z Battle, and we'll get to all that information here in a minute. But first, make sure you check out that link in the description below to join the awesome Discord community. And if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content like this. Drop a like on the video today if you find any useful information, and comment down below and let me know if you need any additional help taking on his Extreme Z Battle, which we're going to take a look at here real quick. The effective category we're going to try to build our teams around are Potara category units. And as we can see here, what we want to try to avoid bringing in, of course, the Fizz type units, as they already have the type disadvantage, but past stage 13, Fizz type units and Extreme type units get an additional 80% damage reduction. So try to steer clear of that. Of course, we've got the 30 Dragon Stones and the other rewards, but we do have 4 Dragon Stones through missions that you can see there as well. But for the Potara category, I will say this. Of course, we'll talk about the Vegetos and other team builds here in a second, but if for some reason you have to stick with, let's say you only have these two, this is just going to be a real quick thing I throw in here. Try, if you can, to avoid bringing in the Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, as she has that type disadvantage. She'll get beat up pretty bad if she takes a hit in the later stages, but if you have to choose between the two of these Potara lead units, if you have nothing else, I'd say go with the Extreme Int Zamasu, because he'll just get a damage reduction of 80%, but he has a pretty good Potara category lead, and he's not a bad unit. He's just not going to be doing a whole lot of damage. But moving on, here are the other Potara category units. One of my favorite categories, honestly, a really fun category to run, but for this Extreme Z Battle, it kind of limits you because you can't use any of the Extreme type units if you're trying to get it done quick, and then also your Fizz type units are out of the question. So really, besides the LRs, here you go, this is your pool of units, and there's your LRs there. So let's go ahead and hop over to Dokkan Battle. We'll take a better look at all of the team builds that I've got here. So this is going to be the team that I'm bringing in for the final stage, stage 30. Of course, you've got the Super Int, Goku and Vegeta here. I've got them Extreme Z Awakened. This is going to be your best bet. 180%. Potara category lead, definitely your best bet for the lead. And here are the other units that I'm bringing in. Of course, this is our best AGL type unit on the category. If you get him Extreme Z Awakened, he'll be doing a decent chunk of damage there. But moving forward, if you don't have him, you can also bring in the Battle of Wits category lead here. Pretty much any Vegeto category unit, if not all of them anyway, is on the Battle of Wits category. So as long as you have basically a full Vegeto team, you can bring in that STR Vegeto there. Now, moving forward, you also have the Final Trump category or Potara category lead here, but it just has a 150% lead. Still not bad, but that is another option for you there. Now, let's say you have none of those three. Some other options here. You've got an Extreme Z Awakened free-to-play, the STR Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan Vegeto here. He has Super Class 120%, so you can kind of mix and match any of the Super type Potara category units that you have there if you need to. And then moving forward, if you're feeling really risky or really brave, you can also bring in the Tech type Vegeto as a lead, because you have to include Fizz type units, but you do have 140% lead for Super type allies. Like I said, the only thing is you'll have to bring in a Fizz type unit to be able to get that to work, because you need all 5 types for that. But those are all of the teams that I would recommend, but this is the one that I think is the best of all of them. So let's go ahead and take it on, and let's see what we're going to do here. And again, if you don't have any of those units, or you need additional help or anything like that, just let me know, and I will do my best to help build the team that you need to get this beat without any issues. Let's go ahead and get some super attacks off. That one's going to be a nice one, and so is that. So with the Extreme Z Awakening on the Int Vegeto here in the first slot, you can see tanking very well. So I definitely recommend Extreme Z Awaken, as with any Extreme Z battle. Try to Extreme Z Awaken all of the units that you can bring in if you can. Get them all awakened, but even if you don't have them Extreme Z Awakened, most of the time they can, as long as they're kind of a more recent unit, you should still be okay. But as you can see here, these guys are not Extreme Z Awakened. They're more recent unit. They're doing perfectly fine. So, with the banners being pretty stacked for the anniversary that just happened, you should have plenty of power there. And looks like we're going to take this stage 30 out in one rotation. Pretty solid rotation here with 3 solid Potara units. There you have it. Well, that was pretty easy. Some of you may be having some more difficulty with it. I definitely anticipated at least making it to the second stage, or the second rotation there, but as you can see, it shouldn't be too hard of an event so long as you have the right units. Now, again, if you don't have the units that I talked about, hopefully you can kind of mix and match, and I'll show you here are some of the other teams that people on my friends list have been bringing in as well to beat the event. There are some other Potara category units that you can mix and match. A lot of other Vegetos that aren't, you know, they may not be the best, but they're better than nothing, and they are going to help you kind of make it through this event. For example, you've got a couple of units here that are AGL type units that can still do okay in the event, more or less just kind of not a liability on the team. They'll help you survive while you try to dish out all of the damage that you need to get the stage 30 or some of the higher stages beat. But that's everything I've got for the video today. Hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, again, drop a like, and again, comment down below. Let me know if you need any additional help or if you have any other questions for taking on the event. And again, make sure you're checking out that link in the description below to join the awesome Discord community and hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future content like this. As always, I appreciate each and every one of you coming by and checking out the video today. We'll catch you on the next one. Signing out.